top of it, I want to talk about haters and why, despite them being so annoying, if you want to be something in this life, you're going to need them. Oh yeah, you're going to need haters, man, because if you don't have haters, you know you're not really doing much. You're not getting under people's skin enough. You're not pushing the boundary enough. You see, even Jesus had haters. Gandhi, Muhammad, all the great men of all time, the best, Martin Luther King, all these guys had haters tremendously. They had a lot of people that loved them and followed them, but they had haters. Malcolm X, yes, they had people that just couldn't stand what they stood for. And me personally, I've had haters all my life, man. And it used to really bother my soul, the fact that somebody, for whatever reason, didn't like me, even though I did nothing wrong to them. I didn't do anything to them directly. But because I'm being who I am, they don't like me, right? And I couldn't stand it. And it was just like, man, you want to be my enemy, so be it. But it's like, I'm not trying to beef with nobody, right? I've mentioned before, I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I get along well with a lot of people, but there's just always going to be somebody that doesn't like that, right? And you got to be prepared for it, man. And you actually should be aiming for it. And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying you should go out your way to irritate people and try to make them hate on you. What I mean by that is, you should be doing something out in this lifetime that is pushing the boundary in some kind of way, where you're picking a side, right? And when you choose a side, you're standing for something. That means you're going against something else. And if you're standing for something and going against something else, well, you best believe that somebody that's standing against you, that's, standing for something else that you don't stand for, they're going to hate on you. And you're going to have enemies just naturally. And you can't be scared of that. But you do have to be prepared and know how to deal with them. And so what I say is, man, you got to just be the best you can be. You got to shine like the sun, man, like a big old star. Just shine bright and burn them suckers up. Because you better believe, man, when you shine so bright, man, people just, it burns them up inside, man. They can't stand it, And you got to give them something to do, man. Haters got a place in the ecosystem. You got to give them a job. That's their job, right? And it's your job to shine. You get me? And so that's something you got to remember. Don't forget that. It's important, man. We all want to be something. A lot of people claim to want to be something. But when it comes to being somebody big out here, very few people can handle the heat that comes with it. It's so easy to yell at the players on the field from the bleachers. It's so easy to do that. But it's hard to be out on the field, man, putting in that work to earn a spot to get on the field first off. And then once you're on the field, now you start doing your thing, you start shining, you making plays. The women like you, you're getting attention, you're getting paid, this and that. And then you got to deal with these haters, man, these sucker ass haters, man. They just can't help themselves. But you got to know, man, that you got to put everything into perspective and understand that, hey, I would never hate on them. You know why? Because they ain't doing nothing. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing for me to hate on. Granted, I don't hate on people that are doing great things. I've never been a hater. That doesn't happen for me. That's just me. And I recommend you guys be the same. I recommend you do not be a hater. That's not the position of a great one to be in. If you're great, you don't have time to hate because your life is too good. You're too focused on what you have going on. You understand me? You think the president is worried about, well, you could argue Trump. He's probably got that ego trip. But you know what I'm saying? If you big and bad, you the king out here, why would you be focused on what another king got going on? Man, I'd be saluting that other king on that other land and like, man, damn, he got that fly outfit. You know what I'm saying? Giving me ideas, inspiration, motivation. Not trying to end them or trying to stop what they got going on, man. That's a waste of time and energy. Man, life is too short to be out here playing like that, man. We got to focus on all the good. Go all in on good. Life is too good, man. We want our life to improve, upgrade, everything. Improvement, progress. You understand? Not trying to knock down another great one. For what? Just so I can shine brighter because there's less bright lights out here? That's some sucker stuff, man. And I'm hoping a hater's watching this, man, because this is how I feel about you. You guys don't understand. Like, I look down on you, like, and I don't even think about you guys. You're like roaches and ants. Like, I spit on y'all and step on you. Like, you're nothing to me. But at the same time, do your job and keep on hating because it's making me feel like I'm doing something out here. Thank you. Please keep hating. Stay on your job, please. You know, I'm thinking of one hater in particular, man. When I was doing comedy, you know, this particular individual started as what I thought was a friend. You know, we hung out and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I was always respectful. But over time I noticed, and it's funny, man, because you know, we had a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? We were doing similar things. He was a little older than me. But I would notice, man, that over time, you know, I would just start kind of shining, doing my thing, and I would notice these little subliminal things that they would say, like on Twitter, for example. I used to be on Twitter a lot, and this guy would tweet, I guess what they call the subtweet, where you subliminally tweet about somebody, and he would say shit to let me know that he's talking about me and like talking about the chick I was dating and hating on that and the car I drove, and you know what I'm saying. And eventually he couldn't help himself, man. And I tweeted something one day. He just couldn't help it. He had to like let it out. He couldn't take it no more, man. He just let it all out, and I just exposed him. I'm like, I knew you were a bona fide hater, bro. Thank you for letting me know where you stand so I can get your ass up out of here. And let's just say, man, his life kind of, he took some L's over ever since then, man. I'm not gonna talk too deep on it because there's some real deep shit that happened to him that I wouldn't wish on a lot of enemies, really. You know, I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but it just goes to show you, man, you got that energy, that hatred energy, man. It's just a worthless energy. It's a waste of energy. So that's why I tell you, man, don't be a hater, but get you some haters and, you know, anticipate that you will have haters if you're attempting to be great and do big things out here. Just anticipate it. Get ready. Get your mind ready. Get your spirit ready. You know, stay protected. And stay in tune with the Most High, man, because even the Most High has haters, believe it or not. They call them Satan and you know what I'm saying, demons and stuff like that. And trust me, there's a lot of demons out here with all that negative, evil energy in their heart. And they give you that evil eye. And they're always just looking for your downfall and looking just for any flaw. And they want to maximize your flaws and put a magnifying glass over that, and anything good you do, any greatness you present to the world, they want to minimize it. They want to dim that light. They want that shit to be dark. They don't want no light shine on your greatness. They want to just shine all the light on your flaws and show that you're not as great as you are, even though you're great as hell. You understand? So that's my 2 cents on haters. It is what it is, man. Get you some. Don't be one. Don't be a hater. But get you some haters, man, and get ready to have them if you plan on being something, man. That's all right. As long as they don't try to touch you, you know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. Protect your energy. And don't let them change who you are, man. Stay being who you are. That's number one, man. Don't let them try to knock you off your square of your greatness, man. Keep staying who you are, because that's your formula. That's your formula to success, because nobody else can be you. You understand? So that's it, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Leave a like real quick. It's free, you know. And comment down below. Let me know what you think on this subject. If you got some haters that you've been having to deal with in life, lets me know you're doing something. And if you mess with me, man, go on and subscribe. I got more stuff on the way, man. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.